HELLBLADE, Senua Sacrifice. HELLBLADE, Senua Sacrifice. É sempre assim. Vamos continuar de onde nós paremos, porque a história é longa. Uai. Tá ali, velho. Ah, que esse jogo aqui é... Esse jogo aqui é demais. Grande Akeira, meu brother, matador de rug. A bicha tá minha capenga. Tá minha capenguinha, ela.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away,
Tá saindo áudio
but
aqui pra mim,
Sigmund
velho.
holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan. One that is cold-hearted and pure of blood.
Aqui que ela anda rápido. Porra, a gente fica sem jogar o jogo uma semana e já esquece os comandos tudinho, velho.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfiotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong.
É isso que dá, ficar jogando só DEEDBLUE, ó. Aí esquece tudo dessa porra. Olha, vou te falar, velho. Bicho, DEEDBLUE é um jogo muito viciante, velho. Deus me livre, viu? Take the soul.
Take it.
A sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it.
Fazer esses enigmas.
It's in front of you. Find them. The metal. The runes.
Vamos pro primeiro.
Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes.
Focus.
Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And
Acabei de chegar do trabalho de novo, velho. Trânsito
let me tell
absurdo.
you about the sword of Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
Ó, cadê o negócio que tava aqui agora, hein?
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary. Inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide
I
death
need your soul.
because we have no answer for it.
Preciso daquela espada.
But when it comes and forces itself onto our
Véio,
friends or loved
no
ones,
início desse jogo aqui eu tomei cada susto.
then comes the reckoning.
The dead in the air. You can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back. Why would he bring her here? It's not safe here. Why would he do something so dangerous?
Esse jogo aqui é de assustar, velho.
Never bring you here. Dillian would never do it. Would never risk her life. He cares about her too.
Agora que ela tá sem espada, fodeu.
He doesn't. Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm
Você é
here.
louco, cachoeira.
I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Ela podia bater, né, velho? Com a... Não bate, velho. Acendi. Acende, filho da puta. tem nada pra cá.
There he is. There he is. Dilly, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Porra, velho.
This is your mission.
Pra cá, será que abre a porta?
Use everything you have and
Abre,
find him.
caralho.
Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Lascou. Eita bagaceira. Empurra a porta aí, papai. Não empurra não. Tá, não sobe. Tem que empurrar a porta, não é possível. Focos, alguma coisa? Não, nada. E agora? Volta? A porra da porta já sumiu dali. Ah, não, sumiu não, tá aqui ainda. Vai, gente. Uma luz. Alguém me deu uma luz. Então pode ir lá de lá, ó. Mano, que lombra é essa, velho? Só tem a porra daquela entrada, velho. Você não corre. Porra, aqui não tá foda. Ah, velho. Ela não anda rápido, bicho. Ela não pula, não faz nada. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Será que esse jogo chuchou? Será que deu tilt, velho? Ai, Jesus. Podia correr, né, filha? Oh, meu Deus. Nós vamos dar isso aqui tudo mesmo, velho. Tem um negócio pra ali. Mas ela anda muito lento, velho. Que porra é essa?
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone.
Ora,
There
mano.
are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Essas vozes no meu ouvido, velho. Podia morrer afogada logo. Enquanto isso... É, velho, tô achando que esse jogo bugou, sabia? Não é possível. Taca fogo nas raízes aí, ó. X interagir. LB corrida. Foco. Ih, velho, não tá interagindo em nada. Nem o modo foto. Será que bugou? Modo de foto ligado. Ixi. Ah. É não, moço, o que aconteceu aqui, velho? Pelo amor de Deus, sou. Ah, tem outra porta, papai, ó.
I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing.
Eita porra.
These are the voices of the dead. Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost and have you lost him? Where are you? Turn left. Turn right. Over this way. What was that?
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have
Participação do
gone
cachorrinho.
mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Medicine, which reminds me of you.
It's not safe here. If you go down there, no one can save you.
Ó, acendeu ali do lado. Mais um negocinho pra ler, deixa eu ver.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, Her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find
Meu
him.
Deus. Acendeu dali. Será que é pra cá? Cuidado, Senua. Vai pegar nós.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Think. Focus. Use your mind. He's disappeared. Look, it's not
Tô
here.
tendo foco, Zé.
It's not here. We told you.
Agora só um truque.
It's a trick.
Onde vai acender agora? Acendeu o cantinho, hein? Pô, de um labirinto, velho. Acendeu ali. Vamos seguir agora pra ver.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know where you
Carai.
Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian, where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't hear him.
Eu tô ouvindo a voz do Dillian, velho, no fundo, ó. Meu Deus do céu.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound in there. What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there? How does she get in there?
Não é pra cá também, não.
There's no way in. Find a way. There
Opa.
has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death
Se
would
essa
follow
tapada
in
pelo
years
menos
to come.
andasse rápido, velho.
And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Ai, meu Deus. Mais um caminho pra cá. Ele tá se assustando. Porra, que labirinto da porra. Tudo parece igual.
Look for clues.
Algo é diferente.
What's different?
Mas o quê?
Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it.
Acende a tocha.
Help you see.
Tô acendendo a tocha. Então eu vou onde não tem tocha. Olha. Será?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Perdido sem ele. Agora. I like this.
Voice. It's not Dillian.
It's not Dillian. Opa. Entendeu? Ali, vou pra cá. Sou do contra.
wants me to face my fears. Father, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
Normal.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
Agora tô com a espada.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more.
Já foi.
It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much.
Volta pra lá.
She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Focus. Mais 3. 1, 2, 3. Desce, doida. Vou naquele ali primeiro. Aí depois eu vou nos outros dois lá. Bora, 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 bora. Foco.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I?
O controle é meu.
I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Ai, meu Deus do céu.
Feel.
It breathes.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from. The others.
Yes, you can.
The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here. Listen to your own breath.
Puta que pariu, velho.
Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Porra, vai a porta. Barulho de água.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Good.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me
A água tá ficando mais forte, hein? Barulho, ó.
not the soul. And no coward. Prove that when you no longer try. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't Robert. You don't have to help me.
I want to.
Tô no lugar certo, velho.
You are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Puta que pariu.
I know what you're thinking. There's a waterfall. It's not really. I can't go on this. There is a house.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. I don't know what's inside. And so she's forced
Don't
to
be
relive it.
afraid.
To what end? Dillian. There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quiet.
Pariu.
One step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Tem bicho ali, moço. Tá que pariu, vai ser que eles me vão me atacar, velho. Que diabo é isso, velho? Pedra.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Ah, meu Deus. Que onda é essa, meu irmão? Vixe.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Oh.
Delia. Help me.
Acorda, filho.
Delia. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Come, irmã. Cara, velho. Nem olhar pra trás.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes. Linda, né, velho?
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Ufa!
What if this is false? What if you're wrong? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be.
Já foi dois, hein?
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled
Trick.
before. You could be
It's a
fooled
trick.
again. You're being tested.
It's a trick.
You don't
It's
know.
a trick.
It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god
Vamos
of the
ver
Northmen
que se trata esse
called
terceiro.
Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
To die. Ah, moleque. Não sei se eu consigo ver esse terceiro, não, velho. É muita.
What is it? What does it see? Get closer. You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't. Don't look through it. The mask is here to watch you
Não
fail.
através da máscara.
Be careful, it's not safe. Trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world.
Loucura, hein?
It's lighter. It's nicer.
Outro lado da máscara.
I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Porra!
The bridge.
Loucura, bicho.
It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Vamos lá atrás.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness.
Eu acho que vai ter que olhar lá na máscara de novo. Certeza absoluta. Aí, ó, tô falando, velho.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it.
O bom é que ela tá sem espada, não tem como vir
Where will it take you?
inimigos. Outra máscara, velho.
Dillian, there he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong
Caralho, velho, que doido, velho.
He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark.
The world once seemed so simple.
Não.
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise
Isso aí, vou
to
ter que dar uma
keep
voltona, velho.
I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young.
Remember, Dillian.
Oh dear.
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
Não remember.
He cared. You can't go in a way that nobody else.
Senazord!
Not.
Seja muito bem-vindo aí, meu querido.
You can't.
Com certeza, filho. É nóis, tamo junto. Quando terminar aqui, eu tô terminando a live aqui daqui a uns 15 minutos. Eu vou seguir lá, mano. Dá aquela velha força pros canais BRs aí. Obrigado pelo follow, velho. Agora fudeu. Fechou lá, velho, essa porra. Mano, esse jogo tá me dando um susto da porra.
Do you remember the way you felt?
É por aqui, velho. Aí deve ser lá em Riba. Só que se eu for por aqui, vai mostrar outro mundo.
She should have listened to her.
Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could.
Ai, fodeu. Ai, meu Deus, ai, meu Deus. Ih, cara. Ah, já tá aberto. Aqui não. Puta que pariu. Ah,
You're
véi.
still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Cala a boca, moço. Essas vozes aqui na cabeça ficam me confundindo, velho. Tem que olhar na máscara de novo.
Dillian undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Vai, velho. Porra, ela é muito doida, velho.
Do you even remember? His love is
The
coming.
gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm.
É muito da
whatever
hora,
they
velho.
do.
Muito da hora, velho.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Pois é, porra. Tem um monte de voz aqui, velho, que fica confundindo, saca? Tem uma voz que manda ir pra direita, uma voz pra esquerda,
Dillian cared
uma
for
voz
her.
focar não sei na onde.
Dillian's the only reason she's
É-
still alive.
É doido demais aí. Tem hora que ela manda pra um caminho que a gente vai. Aí quando volta. Ah, ali, ó. Deixa eu ver se é isso aqui mesmo. Não, não é.
Dillian undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Aí, ó.
Senua, do you even remember? You got it. His love is guiding you. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world. He's in the other.
Aí tem hora que a gente vai no caminho que ela manda, a voz é uma armadilha. Aí tá cheio de monstro lá, velho. Jogo aqui, se tu não jogou, você não joga, velho, que... É top, mano. Pode jogar aí que... O jogo... Mais que recomendado, velho. Vamos ver agora ali essa bagaça. Como é que tá a qualidade da live aí, ô Senna? Me dá um feedback aí, mano. Tá boa, tá travando. Minha internet tá meio com lag, velho. Meio que lagado esses dias. Ô, valeu, brigadão, velho. Botei uma net aqui em casa de 120 MB pra ver se dá uma melhorada na live, velho. Que geralmente eu faço aqui, né? No Twitch e às vezes no YouTube. Eita porra. É, já mudou o cenário todinho, velho.
There he is. Where are you taking him? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way. I can see the darkness within you.
Que isso, velho.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Baldur stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands.
Me amarra em jogo assim, velho.
Throws the mistletoe.
De puzzle, quebra-cabeça,
It pierces through him.
essas paradas.
And to
velho.
everyone's horror, the Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian.
Agora tem que achar
She saw
3.
things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was
Mulher por
caught
aqui.
between 2 worlds.
Your curse
That
is
of
plagued
Zimbel
Dillian.
and her
Ah,
past.
Wasting your
And
time. I have
Dillian.
no time for this. Speak.
A future.
These rooms mean nothing. It's all
2 realities tearing at her
trying
soul.
to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What
Não
if
abre.
these trials mean nothing? Laughing at
esse jogo é loucura, mano.
closer to Dillian.
Vai ter que mudar a visão dela ali agora, quer ver?
To make you weak before the battle. What love feels like.
As vozes dela aí falando com ela. O controle tremeu.
Do you remember the way he looked?
Será que é ali já, certinho, velho? Olha, já de cara.
What if they're all about wasting your time just by minute?
Top. Aí, ó. Ela mesmo conversa com ela, mano. Trocado essa ideia.
She thinks she
They mean nothing.
is special to you.
E já mudou também, ó.
Waste of her time.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground
mais
shakes
símbolo,
and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts
pra
with
cá.
grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even
Ah,
so,
agora saquei, quer ver?
gods cannot accept his death.
Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe
Acho que tem que ir lá embaixo. Tá parecendo aquele ali, ó. Só que é o contrário, ó, velho. Que loucura, velho.
just like it strangled him. Was it worth it?
Caralho, velho. Ai, ainda bem que a porta ali já tá aberta.
You have no chance for love now.
Nego, pode crer, mano. Mas obrigado pela presença aí, pelo sub, mano. Assim que terminar a live aqui, daqui a uns 10 minutos, eu já vou lá no celular me inscrever lá também, pô. As vozes é foda, essas vozes aqui.
He led you
Eu
astray.
vou lá e vou levar mais uns 4 amigos meus pra lá também, pra seguir seu canal.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has
Pegar
tortured
mais
you.
uns 4 pau ali tranquilo. Aí, ó.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
Demorou. Pode contar então com a gente aí.
You could make this work. You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Eu sempre divulgo os canais aí, pô.
Not real.
Overcome
Tanto
with grief,
aqui, lá no
the
Twitch
gods
também,
sent
no
Hermod to
Facebook,
ride
lá
to Hell
no,
and ask Hela to let Balder return
no
home.
YouTube também lá, pô. Faço umas lives também de vez em quando lá, faço uma divulgação de canal.
Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods
Valeu, grande
send
cena.
messengers everywhere. We
Obrigadão, mano, pela participação, tamo junto. Caramba, que não.
You are guilty. Was it worth it?
Começou as vozes loucas ali.
It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Vai, minha filha. Tá chamando, vai.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound
Não! Porra, velho, ela morre. Eu não morria não, velho. Esse negócio de ficar balançando aí é só ilusão.
She knew best. She thought she had light within her. Dillian! She is pure darkness.
Cai e morre, velho. Cuidado.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be
Caralho, velho.
blind.
Ela
She felt
caiu,
safe in
mano.
Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes.
A escuridão no braço dela só aumentou.
The darkness that had bound her
Cuidado.
so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful. You've come this far. Don't let it slip away. It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way to fall.
Ai.
There he is. Quicker. It's your fault. He's disappeared.
Filha da puta, me enganou. Ai, Jesus.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my head.
Olha,
Just another part of the person I love.
tá apaixonadinha ela.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking
E
your
falta o último.
They're taking you from the inside. You're
Só
disappearing.
que o último eu não vou fazer hoje.
Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead.
Vamos ver só do que se trata. E
Plots I saw
amanhã
once a plague
a gente volta com esse
strike
jogo
northern
incrível.
lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's
Fed.
creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back.
Esse é meu povo.
This is wrong.
Beijo no coração de vocês. Até a próxima.